Imagine living in a world where your happiness isn't tied to the affection you receive from others, where longing looks, missed calls, and thinking of you messages don't define your emotional state. This isn't a tale from ancient history, but a reality you can live in today. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has withstood the test of time, teaches us just that. It empowers us to find inner peace and happiness regardless of our external circumstances. But how does this relate to wanting someone to miss you? Well, in the realm of love and relationships, we often find ourselves craving attention and affection from others, believing that this external validation is the key to our happiness. However, Stoicism introduces a contrary and intuitive approach by focusing on self-improvement, fostering emotional independence, and appreciating the present moment without attachment. Unintentionally, we become more attractive and, ironically, more likely to be missed. In today's video, we delve into the Stoic way of living and loving, and how by embracing Stoic principles, we can not only enrich our lives but also transform our relationships in unexpected ways. Stay tuned as we explore how to make someone miss you, not by playing games or planning every move, but by becoming a beacon of self-sufficiency and contentment. And as always, your support means a lot to us. One simple yet impactful way you can help is by clicking the subscribe button. It's a small gesture that makes a big impact. Please stay with us throughout the entire video, as each part has been carefully crafted to guide you towards a more fulfilling and stoic life. In our pursuit of happiness and fulfillment, it's incredibly easy to fall into the trap of seeking external validation. We often measure our worth by the reactions, opinions, and attention we receive from others, on social media, especially in the realm of personal relationships. But what if I told you there's a more empowering and enduring path to happiness? The Stoic path teaches us to focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, while accepting what we cannot control, which includes the feelings and behaviors of others. This doesn't mean becoming indifferent or emotionless, but recognizing that true satisfaction and self-esteem come from within, not from someone else's approval or attention. When we anchor our happiness in being missed or desired by someone, we give away our power. We become reactive to their actions or lack thereof, which can lead to an emotional roller coaster. However, Stoicism offers us the tools to get off this roller coaster, cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. We build a strong and resilient character, finding joy in personal growth and individual achievements. This doesn't mean we should isolate ourselves or stop caring about others. Stoicism doesn't advocate for emotional detachment, but emotional resilience. It encourages us to form healthy and meaningful relationships based on mutual respect and understanding, not on neediness or dependency. Additionally, by prioritizing self-improvement, we naturally become more interesting and attractive to others. People are drawn to individuals who are confident, passionate about their goals, and content with themselves. So, ironically, the less we focus on making someone miss us, the more likely it is to happen, because we are living our best and most authentic lives. So, let's start shifting our focus from seeking validation to nurturing our inner world. Let's invest time in learning new skills, exploring new hobbies, and deepening our understanding of who we are and what we stand for. This journey of self-improvement is not only rewarding in itself, but also makes us more admirable. And yes, we will be missed. Remember, the goal of Stoicism is not to suppress our desires or deny our need for connections, but to remind us that our happiness and worthiness do not depend on them. By anchoring ourselves in the principles of Stoicism, we can enjoy a life of peace, satisfaction, and true independence. At the heart of Stoicism is the understanding that our reactions to external events are within our control, even if the events themselves are not. This principle is incredibly empowering. It means we hold the key to our emotional state, granting us a liberating level of independence. Emotional resilience, according to Stoicism, is not about numbing our emotions or disconnecting from the world around us. Rather, it's about acknowledging our emotions, understanding them, and deciding not to let them dictate our actions. Stoics believed in focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. This is not just a strategy for personal peace, it's a roadmap to emotional resilience. When we stop allowing external factors, such as others' actions or social pressures, to influence our well-being, we cultivate a sense of independence that is both profound and practical. This independence doesn't mean isolation. On the contrary, it allows us to engage with the world from a place of strength and self-assurance. Consider the concept of emotional resilience in the context of relationships. Stoicism teaches us that while we can love and care for others, our happiness should not depend on their presence or approval. This perspective encourages us to build relationships on the foundation of mutual respect and genuine connection rather than dependence or fear of loneliness. By fostering emotional resilience, we become capable of enjoying deep and meaningful relationships without losing ourselves in them. Furthermore, Stoicism's emphasis on living in accordance with nature, accepting the ever-changing nature of life, reinforces our emotional resilience. It reminds us that change is the only constant and that our ability to adapt to this change is a measure of our strength. This adaptability doesn't come from passivity, but from active engagement with our values, goals, and the pursuit of virtue. So, how do we cultivate this independence and emotional resilience? It starts with self-awareness, regularly reflecting on our thoughts, emotions, and responses to life's challenges. It involves practicing gratitude, focusing on the present moment, and engaging in activities that align with our core values. And crucially, it requires us to challenge our perceptions, asking ourselves if our emotional responses are based on current realities or outdated beliefs. By embracing Stoicism, we learn to navigate life's storms, not by seeking refuge in others, but by becoming our own lighthouse. This journey toward independence and emotional resilience is not solitary. It's enriched by the wisdom of those who walk this path before us. By incorporating Stoic principles into our lives, we discover that our capacity for joy, our strength in adversity, and our ability to maintain balanced relationships grow exponentially. Stoic philosophers such as Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus often spoke about the importance of living a life aligned with our own nature and the nature of the universe. The meaning of Stoic life is not found in external successes or the accumulation of wealth and recognition, but in the cultivation of virtue, wisdom, and integrity. It's about contributing to the common good, engaging in the community, and developing relationships based on respect and understanding. Creating a meaningful life involves delving deeply into our inner selves, asking tough questions about who we are and what we stand for. It requires identifying our values and living according to them, even when we face challenges or when it would be easier to simply go along with social expectations. Embracing a Stoic approach to life also means accepting that suffering and setbacks are natural parts of the human experience. Instead of viewing them as obstacles to our happiness, we can see them as opportunities for growth, resilience, and a deeper understanding of life's complexities. This doesn't mean we seek out suffering, but rather we find meaning in overcoming it, learning from it, and moving forward with a strengthened spirit and a more compassionate heart. In practice, creating a meaningful life involves daily small acts as much as grand gestures. It lies in the kindness we show towards others, in the integrity with which we carry out our work, and in the passion we bring to our goals. It's in the moments we take to reflect on our place in the universe, to appreciate nature, to engage in acts of self-care, and to foster connections with others. These acts, grounded in Stoic principles, intertwine to form a well-lived life. Let's remember that the Stoic journey towards a meaningful life is not a solitary effort. It's a path we walk together, supporting each other through shared wisdom and experiences. By anchoring our lives in Stoicism, we equip ourselves with the tools not only to face life's challenges, but to thrive amidst them, finding joy, purpose, and meaning in every step of the way. The Stoics recognized from the outset that much of our frustration, anxiety, and even despair stems from our insistence on controlling the uncontrollable. We often expend tremendous energy trying to shape circumstances, outcomes, and even other people to our will, only to find that much of it is beyond our reach. This realization isn't meant to discourage us, but to free us from self-imposed chains that bind us to unattainable expectations. Embracing Stoicism's guidance to let go of the desire for control doesn't mean we become passive observers of our own lives. Rather, it's about directing our efforts towards the realm where we truly can make a difference, our inner world. It's in the domain of our perceptions, decisions, and reactions where we genuinely have genuine influence. Here, we can cultivate virtues such as patience, understanding, and resilience. Here, we find peace in relinquishing control. According to Stoic philosophy, letting go of the desire for control involves a profound acceptance of the natural flow of events. In practical terms, relinquishing the desire for control means embracing flexibility and adaptability. It means being open to the unexpected, finding the courage to face uncertainties with a calm mind and an open heart. It's about learning to respond to life's challenges with grace, seeing them as opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. By incorporating this Stoic principle into our lives, we discover that our relationships deepen, our stress levels decrease, and our appreciation for the present moment increases. We begin to understand that control is not the key to happiness. Balance, acceptance, and inner harmony are letting go of our desires. It's clear that this ancient philosophy offers more than just a set of principles. It presents a way of life deeply rooted in wisdom, resilience, and peace. Thank you for joining me on this journey in Lessons of Serenity, where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Let's continue to explore and grow together. For more insights, I invite you to watch one of the suggested videos on the screen. Until next time, remember that the journey inward is the most meaningful of all.